Hey everybody, and welcome to my station. Whether this is your first visit or you've seen all my videos, thanks for watching, thanks for stopping by. You're going to be hearing some background music throughout this video. I'm at a vacation with my family at the Oregon coast right now, and I just took some recordings of the ocean. You'll hear some dogs and some seagulls, but just gives you a little sense of where I am. You're looking at a feed of my tank after about a year. Pretty much good news to report all around. This is going to be a review of the Red Sea Reefer systems. Red Sea offers the Reefer system as well as the Max systems. The Max systems are all in one, and the Reefer systems are more customizable. If I was to rank my experience out of 5 stars, I'd give it a 4.5 stars. And I'll tell you why coming up shortly. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this brief introduction. The Red Sea Reefer comes in various sizes, from a mini all the way up to large. Mine is the 170, which is approximately 40 gallons including the sump. The 3 glass sides are low iron ultra clear glass. I do have a few scratches from my magnetic cleaner, so do be careful, especially when cleaning your glass down near your sand bed. The silent overflow system drains into the sump, which has a primary chamber for your protein skimmer. Here's a view from both the left and right side of the weir. It is a silent overflow system with an emergency backup drain. With a little bit of practice, you can get the water level just right so it's perfectly silent. From left to right, you can see the return pipe on the far left. Next are my 2 heaters, primary and backup. In the middle is the emergency overflow, and on the far right is the silent overflow. We are now looking at the 10-gallon sump. The return silent overflow is on the far right, space for a filter sock, a large chamber for a protein skimmer, followed by a bubble trap, and then a return chamber for your pump. We are looking at the bubble chamber and return section. The return section is large enough for my return pump as well as my GFO reactor pump. Here is a side-by-side view. The left side being the return section with both the silent overflow and the emergency overflow and filter sock, as well as the return pumps, my return pump on the left and my GFO pump on the right. You can see my protein skimmer working quite well. I have a very large protein skimmer, and there is ample space for it. Looking at the stock plumbing, the far left is the return. The center is the emergency backup overflow, and the far right is the silent overflow with the valve to control the water level in the weir, giving you a silent overflow. The stand itself is high quality. The door latches open and closed using a small plastic latching mechanism. I recommend using black silicone to seal all the crevices to make sure no saltwater creep occurs. The 2 stainless steel brackets are well made and do not rust as mine show after 1 year of use. When properly placed, there is about 1/4 inch overhang with the door open, but with the door closed, the tank is completely flush with the front of the stand. There is no doubt that the Red Sea Reefer system is fantastically made. My only complaint is that the piping and plumbing system is not high quality as compared to the rest. I did have one of my pipes break, and it took a couple weeks for Red Sea to replace it, but they did, and they did come through, but they could certainly work on that a little bit more. If you're like me and don't want an all-in-one system but want to customize, I highly recommend the Red Sea Reefer. Choose your size, choose your equipment, and have at it. Thanks for watching, everyone.